Are you ready to witness the most curious and surprising moments in women's football? Women's football not only gives us beautiful moments full of beauty, but also moments full of humor and spontaneity that make us enjoy this wonderful sport even more. From masterful plays that take your breath away to unexpected situations that unleash laughter. This video is full of emotions that will keep you intrigued from beginning to end in this match. Next, we observe a play that combines the unexpected and the comic. It all unleashes with a masterfully executed free kick that tests the goalkeeper's reflexes. Firmly clear the ball using your fists, moving it away from the danger area. However, the calm is short-lived. A player from the opposing team, always attentive, connects a gentle header that directs the ball directly towards the goalkeeper's hands. This is where the play takes a peculiar turn. The goalkeeper, without realizing it, slowly backs up with the ball in her hands and crosses the goal line, taking the ball with her into her own goal. Upon realizing the mistake, his reaction is immediate. He releases the ball hastily in front of the goal, trying to save the situation. But this decision has unexpected consequences. A rival attacker with great speed and precision takes advantage of carelessness and does not forgive, sending the ball into the back of the net, unleashing laughter and amazement in the audience. Women's football has that unique ability to captivate surprise combined, full of creativity and passion. From the first minutes of a meeting, this dynamism is a beautiful expression of sport, as is the incredible delivery of iconic players. However, football is not only about great gestures, it is also full of unexpected episodes. In one curious incident, a female player asked for a bottle of water from a rival only to abruptly reject it and throw it with such force, who almost hit another player from the Netherlands. The confusion increased when his face appeared on the giant screen of the stadium, where he discovered between laughter and tears a wound on his nose that he had not noticed before. On the other hand, moments of camaraderie also set the pace of the matches in a duel between New Zealand and Germany. The German players shared gestures of support by pumping their fists, although one of them was left waiting in vain for a response from her captain, leaving a mixture of frustration and laughter in the air. The intensity of a match can also reveal controversial episodes during the Women's World Cup quarter-final between England and Cameroon. A Cameroonian defender, he generated controversy by spitting at an English player. Although she tried to point out the unsportsmanlike gesture to the referee, she got no response, being forced to clean her t-shirt and move on. Meanwhile, unusual tactics can also change the course of a match. An Arsenal soccer player starred in an episode where she took too long adjusting her laces and drying the ball, which cost him a yellow card. These kinds of details show how even small actions can alter the flow of games. Even clear opportunities can surprise. A ball that bounced off the post during a free kick was right in front of a player with an empty goal, but incredibly missed her shot, her opponent equally bewildered. He could not hide his surprise at the improbability of the foul. In another unusual episode in which a player, due to a congenital physical condition that deprived him of forearms, was pointed out by an apparent hand in the area. Despite his attempts to explain the impossibility of the act, the referee stood firm and awarded a free kick, highlighting once again the strength and inspiration that this American footballer represents. Likewise, emotions usually reach their highest point in meetings like those starring Arsenal's Mackie. Their bravery in the face of an aggressive rival, which resulted in shoves and yellow cards for both, showed how quickly tensions can escalate in a match. This passionate atmosphere was echoed in other equally chaotic episodes. like the misunderstanding between Paulina Lapipa and Barbara Zuteca in the Women's Champions League. Their lack of coordination resulted in an absurd goal that left the coach baffled and looking for explanations. The drama of football does not stop there, as was demonstrated when Alexander Fupe fired a shot that hit the crossbar hard. In an unexpected turn, a rival, in an attempt to quickly return the ball to the goalkeeper, committed an involuntary hand, causing a penalty that Alexandra calmly executed, adding to the spectacle of the match between England and Mexico. Meanwhile, individual mistakes also feature prominently. Helen White, English goalkeeper, starred in an unforgettable moment when, after a foul, a rival rose above her and with a heel kick sent the ball into the back of the net. And if personal errors make us sigh, fortuitous situations like the one experienced by Van de Sande of Wolfsburg add a tragicomic tinge when trying to prevent the ball from crossing the sideline. He ended up accidentally injuring himself. By stepping on the peaks of her own shoe, own goals also play their role in this narrative, like that of Wendy Renard, who in a center from the band saw how the ball ended up in her own goal after a lack of communication with her goalkeeper. This unforgettable moment in the match between Barcelona and Hoffenheim showed that even the most experienced players can be victims of uncertainty. We cannot forget other episodes marked by the inexplicable, such as the match between Manchester City and Birmingham. A series of rebounds and a shot over the crossbar culminated with the ball entering the goal unexpectedly. Later, an attempt by the goalkeeper to avoid a corner resulted in a direct pass to the feet of a rival, who did not waste the opportunity to score the London derby between Arsenal and Chelsea. It was full of intensity. A ball thrown hard hit a player on the blue team directly in the face. Despite the impact, his bravery shone as he continued the match after receiving medical attention. These moments, woven by the passion that surrounds football, reflect that each play has a story to tell and an emotion to transmit. After a free kick executed with great skill, the ball hit the post and was in play. What seemed like an opportunity for recovery quickly turned into an unexpected moment when a rival player, in an unfortunate attempt to clear, ended up scoring an own goal that left the German coach speechless. This episode paved the way for another mistake that marked the meeting. The goalkeeper, attempting a recovery pass, handed the ball directly to an English player who did not waste the opportunity. And with a precise header, he sent the ball into the back of the net. The intensity of the games escalated when a high ball became the center of a fierce dispute between two players. One tried to control him with her foot, while the other tried to reach him with her head. But the confrontation culminated in a painful blow that hit the heel of one of them. The game stopped momentarily so that doctors could treat the injured player, leaving a pause full of tension and expectation. This atmosphere of high competition was also reflected in the London derby between Arsenal and Chelsea, where a lateral pass towards the goalkeeper was executed with such force that the goalkeeper did not have time to react, resulting in another own goal that added more pressure to the team. As if that were not enough, a poorly executed corner resulted in a comic and unusual moment. A piece of grass near the corner flag came off, and the soccer player, in an attempt to repair the damage, ended up affecting the accuracy of her play. The action continued with a pass from the edge of the penalty area that in theory should be controlled by the goalkeeper. However, the rival player intercepted the ball, and with great agility and precision, he directed it directly to the center of the goal, leaving the opposing team without the ability to respond to culminate with a last turn. In this whirlwind of events, a player, after receiving the ball in an ideal attacking position, executed a shot so powerful that she ended up off the field almost as if the ball. I would have decided to go my own way. This mistake left his team without a clear goal opportunity, adding to the end full of frustration and astonishment. And so we reach the end of this exciting tour of the most curious, unexpected, and fun plays in women's soccer. But this is where you come into the game too. Tell us in the comments, what was the play that surprised you the most or made you laugh? Are there any others you think we should collect? We would love to read your suggestions. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it and share it with other football lovers so they can also enjoy these unique moments. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss our next content, full of surprises, excitement, and more spectacular plays. And speaking of surprises, don't miss the next video that will appear on screen in a few seconds. We assure you that it is full of action and fun that you won't want to miss. I'll see you there.